In the West, breakfast is coffee and toast. In China, it's chaos, in the best way. Steam, fire, sizzling oil, 10 kinds of smells fighting for attention. Welcome to Tianjin's morning market, where breakfast isn't just a meal, it's a feast for the senses. Every corner feels alive. Vendors shout over the noise of spatulas hitting iron woks. Cold winter air mixes with the warmth of frying dough and boiling soy milk. People don't just eat here, they gather, talk, laugh, and share the start of a new day. First stop, the king of northern breakfast, jianbing. A thin crepe cooked on a hot griddle, brushed with salty bean paste, sprinkled with scallions, and topped with a crunchy cracker. The chef's hands move fast, crack an egg, spread it thin, flip, fold, and wrap, all in under 30 seconds. You can smell the batter before you see it. The air fills with the aroma of fried egg and fermented sauce. Locals grab it on their way to work, one hand holding a jianbing, the other a cup of soy milk. Crispy on the outside, soft inside, this is Tianjin's version of a breakfast sandwich. And somehow, it always tastes better on a cold morning. Then comes the sizzling sound of yugao, deep-fried rice cakes. Golden, puffy, and slightly sticky inside, they taste like childhood fairs, sweet, chewy, and a little greasy in the best way. The oil pops and crackles as the dough turns golden brown. A dusting of sugar makes them sparkle in the morning light. Older locals say this is the flavor of their youth, simple, warm, and made to be eaten by hand. People line up just to get them fresh out of the oil, steam rising in the cold air like smoke signals of happiness. Across the lane, another stall fills the air with the smell of meat and sauce. This is Bing Jia Jia Rou, a crispy flatbread stuffed with freshly fried pork. The vendor chops the meat on a worn wooden board, mixes it with cilantro and chili, then tucks it into a warm pancake. Every chop of the cleaver echoes through the alley. The sound, the smell, the rhythm, it's hypnotic. One bite, and you get that perfect balance of crunch and tenderness. Grease runs down your fingers, and you don't even care, it's that good. No northern breakfast is complete without doujiang and youtiao, soy milk and fried dough sticks. The soy milk is poured hot and frothy, sometimes slightly sweet, sometimes salty with pickled vegetables floating on top. The youtiao goes in straight from the oil, golden and airy like edible clouds. Some dip it, some eat it plain, some break it and share with friends. It's comfort in its purest form, warm, soft, and familiar. A flavor that says, home without a single word. Then comes the famous rujiamo, often called the Chinese burger. Sliced stewed meat stuffed into a crisp baked bun. The meat has been slow cooked overnight, soaked in soy sauce, star anise, and cinnamon. The vendor presses the bun with a quick twist of the wrist, letting the juices soak into the bread. Each bite is rich and aromatic, a perfect marriage of spice and smoke. Forget fast food, this is slow food served fast. At the next stall, you'll find the Muslim community's version, Shaobing Jianyoro. Layers of flaky sesame bread filled with beef, cumin, and chili. The bread crackles when you tear it apart, releasing the scent of roasted sesame. The beef is tender, seasoned with a hint of heat that lingers. This is the taste of Tianjin's diversity, Han, Hui, and others, all sharing this morning energy, all feeding the same city heartbeat. Further down, a table stacked with twisted golden ropes, sanzi. They're deep-fried wheat snacks, crunchy like chips but full of sesame aroma. Some people buy them by weight, others just break a piece and walk away munching. Made fresh every morning, rows of them cool slowly in the winter air. Their texture is addictive, once you start, you can't stop. A bag of sanzi can last a week, but usually, it doesn't. Markets aren't just for cooked food. Farmers bring piles of oranges straight from the orchards, sweet, bright, and cheap. You can smell the citrus before you even see the stall. Hands reach out, picking, squeezing, tasting. Vendors slice one open to show off the glistening pulp. It's pure sunshine on a cold morning, the kind of color that wakes you up faster than any coffee. And at the far end, the seafood section. Live fish flip in boxes of icy water, clams bubble, crabs clatter in metal baskets. Vendors shout prices over the noise, bargaining flies back and forth like a friendly battle. Even here, surrounded by the smell of salt and steam, you feel the same thing, energy. A city alive before 9 a.m., powered by food and human connection. By now, the sun is high, and breakfast has quietly turned into lunch. The steam fades, the crowds thin, and the market returns to calm. But for me, these sounds, smells, and faces, is the real heart of Tianjin. Every city has its landmarks, its tall buildings and wide roads. But only the morning market tells its story. If you ever visit China, skip the hotel buffet. Wake up early. Walk where the smoke rises, and follow the smell of dough and oil. Because this is where you truly taste life.